bear gang till I die, ho. Swooped up the homies and we about to start a sideshow.
First of all, I'm not going to make any comment regarding any of the Twitch stuff. Okay? That is for everybody else to do. The just chatting, the people who like to be in the rumors and all that shit like that. Listen, ain't none of my business. We hang out on our little corner and we do our thing. As far as a Spotify streaming platform, unless there's something I'm unaware of, they don't have the infrastructure in place for that right now. Okay? It wouldn't make sense for them to do that, especially when they're just throwing all their money, all their effort, all their time at the podcasting, for them to all at the same time try to release a streaming service, okay, doesn't make any sense. Unless they've been hiding it, they do not have, okay, they do not have the infrastructure in place for that. All right? Now, I don't know, but I can tell you right now, based on what I know about Spotify, they do not have, A, the infrastructure in place for a streaming service, a streaming, whatever. Number two, they're spending all their money on podcasts right now. They just spent a shit ton of money on Joe Rogan, a shit ton of money on Kim Kardashian. They're trying to bring all these other people in. Okay? I unless there's something I don't understand that's just a dead in the water, dead on arrival, theory. However, maybe Spotify is planning on buying out a smaller company that has infrastructure in place, but that's not the case right now. Spotify does not have the infrastructure in place at this moment that we know of to launch a streaming service, and they spent all their money, all their investments, all their time on building up their podcasting. It would be stupid. It would not be advantageous for them to try and launch two giant platforms at the same time. If you're putting hundreds of millions of dollars into podcasting, at the same time you're releasing hundreds of millions of dollars into streaming, you're gonna fuck one of them up. So it wouldn't be smart for them. If anything, if I was Spotify, I would use this as an opportunity to say, maybe in 2 years, we can look at it. But if Microsoft couldn't do it, what is Spotify? Who thinks that Microsoft, who not only has hundreds of billions of dollars, has all the resources in the world, and more importantly, has tens of millions of people already on their platform to be able to integrate into their streaming, if they are unable to do it, why the fuck would Spotify do it? Especially since they would have to build it from the ground up on top of spending hundreds of millions of dollars on their podcasting. Someone try to explain to me how in God's name this would make any sense. Now, if anybody is set for it, it's the Chinese. Hold on, before I get before I do this. Hold on. Okay. I'm not saying this is happening or it's going to happen, but think this through for a second. You're Tencent. You already own a shitload of Fortnite. You already own a bunch of Activision. You own all these gaming services. You own a stake in all these gaming companies, right? You've got hundreds of billions of dollars that you're expecting to bring in while also spending at the same time. Imagine if they open a streaming service. Never mind, this is going to get me in trouble. I don't want to end up on live stream fails. Then it's going to get the drama. I'm just saying, keep an eye on Tencent. Keep an eye on China. They own everything, boys. They own the games. Okay, let's just play around with this for a second, because we got to get back to actual stocks. But let's think about this for a second. Imagine you're a company with hundreds of billions of dollars, an unlimited support level, and you own all the video games. What would happen if Tencent opened their own streaming service and said, oh, by the way, because we own parts of Fortnite, Activision, everything, those games, all those titles can only be streamed on our platform.
Shroud.